Hey, what is up everyone? Crimson Yeti here, and welcome back into another video. Today I've got Minos for you guys. This is a strategy roguelike to where you have to build your own labyrinth and keep the adventurers out from like killing the main boss at the end here. And dude, you could like set up traps in this game, and it's kind of cool take on a game to where like, you know, normally you're an adventurer and you have to go through the dungeon, maze or whatever, and then kill the boss at the end. Well, this one kind of flips it the other way to where you're the guy who is setting up the labyrinth or the dungeon or whatever, and you're setting up these traps, and there's all kinds of different traps that you can get, man. So I figured what I'd do is I'd start up a new game for this one. That way I can kind of explain everything to you guys and show you all like the mechanics of the game and like what they're trying to go for and stuff. All right, so we can set up a trap. This guy will be who sets up our traps. And right now we just start out with a spike trap, and that deals damage to an enemy. It also does 6 damage, and it can be placed on any trap slots. And these will be your trap slots, and you'll get more of them like throughout the stages of the game and stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and set this trap down. And then I'm actually gonna move you away a little bit. And what you could do too is like, you can modify these walls. So this guy will be the guy who does basically everything for you. He will build, he will set the traps, and then you're just going to be going over here and like trying to hide away from the adventurers. And as you can see, this is where they'll come through. And then later on, there'll be like a bunch more slots that they can come through, and like it gets crazy. And you're having to really rack your brain on how to like set these traps up and get them to fall for them and like lure them in and all that kind of stuff. So all right, so we can go ahead and set these up here. I'm going to block this path so that they have to come through here, and you can see this yellow line will show where they're going to have to come through. So what we want to do is we want to kind of block this area here, take this area out, and then that way we could try to get them to set up to come in this way. So what we can do too is we can open this up, block this off, and then now look, they have to go through that trap there. And I'll keep my guy back here for now. We could also block him off here if we need to, and that way he's kind of more secured. So they'll have to like come through there and stuff. So let's go ahead and begin the hunt. You could speed it up as well if you need to. As you can see, we just got one guy coming in. And there'll be a bunch of different ones too. There'll be some like bow and arrow guys. They'll do some like range attack and stuff. But yeah, it's like a really, really cool mechanic. I was playing this game, you know, trying to figure out the stuff and like if I was going to make a video on it, and I just kept playing, dude. I ended up playing for like 2 hours because I just could not put it down. It was like really addictive to where like I was just trying to find like new traps and try to find like new labyrinth designs and all that stuff. So after we get done with a wave, you will come to your hub area, and you go over here, and you can like rest up, you know, build up different things. Rest while you can. So we get some XP. We can get a tent going. Spend XP for a wide variety of upgrades and unlocks. Let's grab that. And now we have our tent. And we can go in there and grab this. This is where you're going to be getting a bunch of different things. You know, like you got your health here. You got damage. He will do damage. And when they come in, if you don't have enough traps to kill him, then they'll eventually find him. But he can do damage and defend himself. The main thing is you just don't want him to die, because then the game's over. So we have starting items that we can grab. And then we've got Tinker. Spend 1 energy to gain 5% of blood needed for the sacrifice. All right, so we are good. So once that's done, and you got everything done in your hub area that you need, you can go over here and see that there'll be a couple of different ones of these, but right now we only have one. And this one will give us 33 resources for our gems, and then it'll also give us a little bit of money as well. And it's 1 depth. It's gonna be a long battle. It's gonna be a very big level size and a hunting party of 8. 42 enemies. So we need to kind of watch and see like what kind of stuff we're going to be making. It's walls that can never be removed. So we got some permanent walls here that can't be removed. These are your permanent walls. Any ones that are the lighter kind of brown is the ones that you can demolish and like set up and stuff. So we have traps here. We have a trap here. They're going to be coming in this way, and there's going to be 3 of them. But they're eventually going to be coming in this way and this way too. Okay, so what we need to do is they're already leading right to the lair. And once they find the lair, then they will be automatically targeting you to try to go and kill you. So I think we need to go over here And we need to take out this wall that will lead them into here. We're going to immediately block this off. I don't want them coming that way. And we could go and send them a very long way up this way into another trap, because we could block this off into another one. That's going to be 4 traps that they're going to be having to go through just for this party. Okay, let's see. Now, what do we have that we can do? So we could grab a ballista that shoots when an enemy crosses its line of fire. It shoots once, does 5 damage. We could grab a fire trap that sets an enemy on fire. It's 0.5 per second. It lasts for 16 seconds. And then we can get a spike trap. We've already seen what the spike trap does. I'm going to grab the fire trap on this one. And then I think what I'll do too is I think I'll grab a spike trap. And then I kind of want to grab another fire. Let's do that. Okay, we have our shop as well. Now, when we get our golden stuff, we can get some more of these. And there's a bunch of different ones that you'll be able to get here, dude. Like this mulcher deals full damage to units who currently have 10 or more HP. That is 18 damage. That's a big one. You get some boulders here as well. All right, so what we can do is, I like this kind of path that they're in, going to the lair. And there's 3 of them. So I say we go ahead and set a spike trap up right here. That will go ahead and eliminate 1. We can set a fire here, and then we grab another fire here. And that should be fine. I mean, I'm going to stay at the lair because I don't even think they're going to be able to make it to the lair. So let's see. We'll speed that up a little bit too. Boom, dead. And these will be disarmed, and the way that you rearm them is you actually have to step on them and rearm them yourself. So this guy was almost dead with that fire, and then just easily killed him. Easy peasy lemon squeegee. That's what my son says, lemon squeegee. I love it, dude. Like, he just like, easy peasy lemon squeegee. Okay, we got 2 coming in on this side. So the thing is, we really need to... We got 2. One will die there to the spike. One will die to the fire, and 1 more should die. So that should just leave us with 1, and we should be able just to wipe them out. So we can save up our money, and then we can get our blood here as well, and I'll show you what that does. Let's go ahead and just begin. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, he's gone. And then, oh yeah, that's right, because the other guy won't catch on fire because it'll... Yeah, okay, I got it. It'll just be the one, but yeah, easy. We didn't even like take no damage.
Enough enemies have perished on the traps.
All right, enough enemies have perished on the trap, so now we can get our blood offering. Kill enemies with trap devices to gather blood. Gather enough, and labyrinths will reward you with a device. So this is how you're going to be getting more traps. So the more blood you get, and it'll show you on the left there. When you level it up, you do get another trap. So actually, we could grab this. Let's grab this ballista. This could be actually nasty. And we could set it up right here, dude. Yeah, we could rotate this thing to shoot that way. Absolutely. And what we'll do, too, is we will block these paths off, so they have to come right there to it. And they've got 1 on this side, so the spike trap will take care of him. So I don't have to worry about that. The fire should take care of 1, and then we'll have 1 left over. How many is on this side? Just 1? Yeah, I think we're fine. We're fine. All right, let's go ahead and begin the hunt. Let's keep it on the fast forward. Okay, he's dead. Yeah, easy. All day. This guy's going to die in 1 shot. Yep. Good stuff, man. Okay, we got new items as well. See what we get. Right here, too, is your hunting party to where this will be to the end. Obviously, you want to get this up. And then the level will be over after you get that. So we got 2 on that side again, 2 on this side again. I'm assuming they added... Nope, they just did 1 on that one as well. So we could literally just rock the same thing. I want to kind of see what we got in the shop, though. So we've got spike trap, poison gas, and ballista. Don't have enough for another ballista, but I do have enough for another spike trap, so we could go ahead and grab that. These pressure plates, what it is they will link to other ones. So like it says, activate wherever it's linked to, works only once, and it activates on enemies alone. So we could try this. I mean, I ain't gonna get 110 to do this, man. So I say we just go ahead and grab another spike trap. And then what we can do, we might be able to block this off. Let me think here. Let's see. Let's block this off. open this, that where they're coming through there, but block here. You're gonna have to go all the way around right there, and I kind of want to do this. Let's go here, and then I say we block here and here, make them go up this way, open this up as well, and then open this up. And then that's going to send them all the way through those traps as well. Yeah, and then we'll throw another spike trap right there. Beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. I wish this stayed on the default speed that you put it on, because you have to keep doing it yourself. Okay, so we're good. This guy's going to die. Yeah, this guy will be dead too. We can actually just meet him up there. Just kill him really quickly. Very nice, man. No damage from enemies again, so let's pull back, retreat back into the lair. We have enough for a blood offering. Can get us another trap. I'm gonna go for another spike trap. These spike traps are deadly, dude. And we're just gonna sit this one right here. So now we've got 2, 1, and then looks like 2 on that side. So yeah, I think we're fine, man. Because these two guys are going to come in here. They're going to be hitting these extra spike traps. This guy's going to be coming in, getting the fire. This guy's going to die immediately to this spike trap. Yep, I like it. Run with it. Goodbye. You're gonna get on fire. No, you're actually gonna die to the spike trap. I keep thinking the fire hits multiple enemies, but it don't. It just hits the one that it steps on. So you get on the spike trap, and then we're good. Ugh. Very gory, too. I like it. And you'll notice these little cluster here. These are rats. So basically, what rats do is they just make noise, really. Okay, let's see what we got now. 2 on you, 2 on you, and I'm assuming 2 or 3 on you. Yep. I do have enough. Let's go ahead and grab a blood offering again. And I'm thinking we can get... Dude, I'm just going to do another spike trap, because these are just broken. And I think the way that we're going to do this is I am actually going to block this off, open this up, block this off, block this off, and then we will open you here and open you here. Well, no, if I do that, they're just going to come in right there. So let's see. How can I get... Let me get one more trap in, this one right here. Let's block this off. Yep. And then that's the way to do it, because now they're going to have to go all the way through this one too. And then we're just going to grab another spike trap right there. Oh yeah, this is deadly. This is a very cool idea for a game, man. Like, it's fun being on the opposite side sometimes. Like, because you're so used to playing games that are just like, oh yeah, you go in the dungeon, you kill the boss, you know, you get the loot, all that stuff. But being able to create like your own kind of death maze really is awesome. And like just designing it and being like, you're the actual like kind of bad guy, and now you're just designing this maze, and like it's very like villain-esque, and I actually like that. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I watch a lot of like anime and stuff, I think we can rock this one as well. Let's just do it. We've been doing fine. Like, I'm more into like the villains a lot of the times than I am into the actual like heroes. Like, man, there's a lot of villains that I really enjoy. Like, I'll give you guys a couple if you haven't seen it. Like, and there'll be a little bit of spoilers and stuff, but Death Note's a great anime, and Light becoming a villain is awesome. Attack on Titan with Eren Yeager going and slowly becoming the villain, like, and then, dude, Aizen in Bleach is insane. Madara from Naruto's incredible. Like, oh, dude, there's some nasty villains out there, man. And I tend to go, I don't know if that, like, says something about me liking villains more than I like heroes, being more like the evil. Like, I just love the way because anime does such an incredible job with their villains and a lot of the characters and stuff, and you know, just characters in general, man. And the way that they grow and progress, and like, it's just so cool to me, the way that the villains think and stuff. We're gonna have 2 of them on this one. We should still be completely fine. They died in 1 shot. We did take a little bit of damage, but yeah, we're fine. All right, victory on that one. Go. We got 320 on that, and then that converts into 8 gems. Got a victory bonus with 33 gems, bunch of XP, and an excellent bonus here for not taking any damage at all. Then we got some 50 in our currency, and we leveled up too. That is fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, so now we should have a couple of different options. We do. So we have a little lighter one here with an average level design. You know, hunting parties 5 on that one. We got some enemies. We got a different kind of enemy as well. So we could jump into that one and see what they got. And we got a different kind of enemy here too. But let's go over here to our camp. See what we can do.
This is pleasant and warm.
Pleasantly warm. Okay, we could get gems to imagine new devices. I'm definitely going to get that. And then let's grab our tent and see if we can't get a couple of upgrades. So we could get some damage upgrades. We do 5 damage right now. We could get that and move it to 6. Or we start with 30 extra gold. Or we could gold's converted to gems a little bit better. Devices, starting items. We can start items with 4 instead of 3. I'm actually going to grab this. This is really good. And then increases number of devices you can choose from. Make a wish. Ooh, that actually isn't bad too. Let's see what we can get for abilities. Spend 1 energy to gain 5 blood needed for the sacrifice. Sacrifice 5 blood for 1 energy. Disarm a device. It takes 9 seconds to rearm. Or we can destroy non-permanent wall at the cost of 3 health. So we could smash the wall completely on those permanent ones. I kind of want to grab some little bit more damage. I think that could be really good. And then what do we have left? We got 715. So we could get... Ooh, we could grab some speed. Although we're fine on speed, I think. Let's grab Tinker. That'd be fine. All right, and we'll do one more, because I want to show you guys another one of the enemies. So let's just grab this smaller one. We'll do this. It looks like there's going to be 11 of them too. Okay, so now we've got archers. This is what I was talking about, you know, with they'll get the bow and arrows and stuff. So archers are fire resistant. So you got to keep that in mind now, that where we have fire traps, if we're gonna lay the fire traps, the archers need to kind of go in a different direction now, because we don't want them to obviously go into fire because they're fire resistant. They do have ranged damage of force. We got to keep that in mind as well. If we do have them attack us, then we've got to be right up on them, because obviously they're not going to come to us where they're archers. So diggables and energies. So this is cool too now that we have this. We can spend 1 energy and take out one of these diggables right here, and what that's going to do is that's going to give us a little bit more resources. So as you see here, I'm going to go ahead and take one out. I got a gem on that one. If I take this one out, I get another gem. You guys get the gist on that. So these are also very good to have, guys, if you want them not going that way. So I'm saying, like, if you've got an enemy coming in this way, man, they're not going to be able to go this diggable right here. You know, so these are also very nice too. So keep that in mind if you're going to be playing this game. You know, maybe keep some diggables around to where you're not going to have to like keep them like away from that sort of thing. And like if that makes, like if you don't want anybody to go down here, just keep those diggables. I probably worded that very badly. It went better in my head, trust me. Okay, let's see what we got. So we got an archer on this one. And we've got 2 adventurers here, so we could just send them. There's 1 trap there and another one here, and they're going to be coming in this way too. This is a very, very short one, basically an average size labyrinth. That last one was a very large one, so this is going to be cluttered quickly. 3 traps here is actually pretty nice, and then 3 traps on this side. So I'm thinking we send them. Let's move you out of the way. I'm thinking what we do is we block this. We send them here, but we block this. And I think what we're gonna do is because they're gonna be coming in that way too. So how am I gonna stop them? If they come here and they go here, I could stop this, Let's dig this out. And I want to dig you out too. And they could come in this way, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna block you, open you up so they have to go, they'll still have to get there. Block here, open here, and then I'm going to actually block here, open here. And then that way now, they're going to have to go this one, and this one before they even get into me. And I also, ooh, you know what? We could open here, switch over to you. I've got one more energy on you to kind of push you out, so I maybe could do a lure here. Oh, I should have. I tell you what I'll do. On the next one, because we'll get 5 more on the next one after this for energy, I'm going to take these out, and we're going to do a little something here, too. I got an idea for that. So let's do this. Let's move him here. This will be completely fine with 3. We'll take them out. Archer coming first, so I want to immediately get rid of you with the spike trap. I'm going to take another spike trap. I will do 1 fire trap, and I want a ballista. So I want to go ahead and put you here, so that takes the archer out immediately. We'll go ahead and send you here, and then fire at the end before you're coming into me. You're already going to be damaged with the fire, so let's do that. So my idea is I'm going to open this up too and kind of make them go into a circle, and then maybe actually lead them into this too. That would actually be really nice. All right, you're done. No damage on me. You already took the fire before you got to me, so we're good there. Wave completed. We got our 5 energy back. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get rid of these. I'm going to get rid of you, and then I am going to be sending enemies this way now. We're actually going to make them do a little loop, and I'm going to take you out. And then over here, grab you. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I am gonna block off. Oh, I can't send one there. Oh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Oh, I thought that I'd be able to do one more right there. Damn. Ooh, okay. That kind of puts a little cog in my idea. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's bring you in. I still like having you here. This is fine. I still like having you here. If I set this here, you're going to be completely blocked. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you out. Okay. That brings you in here. That feeds you to this one. So that is already we're already getting some damage on that. So I do like that. So that will take care of one of the archers. And then you going into there, kind of, maybe we need to route you another way, because man, you're getting here. You're going to be going here. And then what we can do is... No, this will be fine. This will be fine. Let's route you there. That's fine. Yeah. We'll keep you there on that one trap and that trap. And I think... Oh, man. If we set up... Let's do this. Let's do this. This game really racks your brain, dude. And I love that, man. I actually love... having my brain being tested. I know I do a lot of caveman brain shit a lot of times, and you guys, and I will admit, so I am pretty stupid on some shit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, but I love just having my brain being tested and like figuring shit out, dude. It's awesome. Okay, so we got you here. So that's an extra one. And then if I could get a lure back here, we could save that for a lure. Yeah, that would not be bad at all, and I'm betting I might be able to get a lure here in a couple of rounds. Okay, so we've got you here. We keep you there. And then, you know what? You know what? Let's do this. Now that's blocking you off. You're getting forced to hit that, And then another trap's going to be set there. Yes, beautiful. Now my brains are going. My brains are going now. So, okay, you into there. That's fine. You're going to die. And then the archer. The archer I might take a little bit from. Yeah, this should be okay. Let's rock it. Fine with this. You're gone. Beat it up a little bit. You're dead. I'm going to take a little bit of damage from the archers, but it'll be okay. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Ate a little bit of damage, but we're fine. So now we just have one coming here from you. Now we've got two archers coming here from this side. And they will actually be hitting both of those traps too. So I think what we do, let's level up. I'd love to have a lure one if I can. So there is a statue that you can get that will lure, like it'll play a little song and it'll lure enemies into it. And I'd love to get that one for like one of these. Okay, so we got another spike. I really... Bro, I swear, I think I'm going to do this. I think I'm going to actually set the spike trap up here. And then this guy's going to die to that. And then these guys are going to come in. One of them's going to die to that. And then the other one is going to... Let's do this. If I block you off... and I open you... and I feed all of you that way... Yes. I feed all of you that way. Then I am actually going to come out this way. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to come out this way. And I'm going to come up behind one of these archers. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Let's do it. This guy's going to die immediately. I'm actually going to come up behind one of these archers. Oh, they both saw me. Shit. Okay. I didn't think they'd be able to see me from that far. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I'll still kill them. But I thought they would be able to go a little bit further. I should have waited and let them go a little bit further. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Alright, now... You are one there, so you're going to die to that spike trap. I have one in here going to die to the ballista, and then another one going to be dying to the spike trap that goes over there. And so this is what we're going to do. I'm actually going to hide behind this one. Yep. I'm going to go there, and then you're going to go in, you're going to die there. Now I have... Do I have enough? I do have enough to get another... Oh, we get a buzzsaw. Let's get a buzzsaw. So deals minor damage multiple times, works until charge is depleted. So this will actually hit them a couple of times. So what we can do is I'm actually going to get them... I'm going to block this off. And then I'm going to open... Ooh. Let's block this off. Feed them up this way. Yeah. I want to get you... Okay, let's take you out first. And then I want to get you up here. And I want you getting rid of these. Okay, get rid of that, Now we'll switch back over to you. You are being blocked right there, so you're going to be forced to go up that way. But you're also going to be forced to go right onto the trap. And you're going to be going right onto the buzzsaw. Switch back over to you. I do have 2 more energy that we can use to bust out a couple. So I'm going to bust out you, and I'm going to bust out you. And then I am setting back behind this trap. And then we're starting. Speed it up. You're dead. Yep, they gathered up there. That's fine. They want to gather there. You're dead. They want to come in, they see me, you're completely dead, and then you're dead too. Yes, beautiful, man. That worked out great. Took me a minute to get there, but but we got it going. Okay, last one. Ooh, what do we have? 2 archers. Oh man, oh man. Okay. Okay. So I do have enough to level up. Let's grab it. Get me another trap. I'm gonna take another spike trap. I really need to lure you guys into more stuff, man. So I need to lure you into these traps and then have you come back around because there's 2 traps. At least I need to get you into 1 more trap before you can go that way. So let's do this. I'm gonna spin you over. I'm gonna stick you here, and I'm sticking you here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick you here, switch over to you, get rid of this. There we go. You have to come that way now. Switch it over, spike trap on you. And I think we're good, man. I think that's fine. That will add in an extra trap. And then I could always go back here too, and then get them. Yeah, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm actually gonna go this way and then have them hit the fire. And then if I hit the fire and I need to come out, I mean, I can actually go out to the spike trap. This was a bad one. I probably should have switched this one. Yeah, I probably should have switched this one and then kept this away and used one of these over here. That probably would have been a better play. I think so, yeah. This will be fine. Let's do this. And you're gone. Both of those have been used too. But the fire will be okay. Yeah, fire there on that. Yeah, and then you're dead too. Good stuff. Yeah, probably would have been better to take that trap off and use it in a different way. But hey, we still got it, man. And that's what's cool about this game. It really makes you think about, like, oh shit, I could have done this better. I could have done this better, you know? So we got some pretty good gold, some good gems, 3, and we got a victory bonus there as well. We got 2 for not taking any damage on those rounds, and some really good XP. So let's go over here and let's grab us a little bit more. Let's bust you up. Bust these up too. Now you can get these in your little hub area too. All right, so if we go over here and we spend 100 for these guys, for this lost soul, I'll show you what they can do too. Hold on. All right, so these are artifacts you'll be able to get as well. So we can get sprinting sandals that gain 30% movement speed if the blood meter is full. We could get a chart to where ballista arrows have -2 base damage but gain 1 damage for every 2 tiles traveled. We can get finisher ballistas. Ballistas projectiles penetrate enemies they can kill, deal 1 damage to enemies who they can't kill. Ooh, that's actually really nice too. Ballista now base damage but gain 1 damage. Ooh, I actually like this finisher ballista. Let's grab it. All right, let's see what other ones we can kind of get now too. So this is what's great now that we've unlocked this. We can buy other kind of stuff now with these traps. Like, so we can get winding spike trap, which deals damage to every 3rd counted enemy, works continuously. Working continuously is massive, dude. That means the device doesn't disarm at all. Fire trap 2A, longer, sets enemies on fire but an extended duration to 32 seconds. Or we can get combustible, set enemies on fire and grants combustible. When the enemy receives damage, they set other enemies on fire. That's nasty, dude. That's crazy. So that's what's cool about this, man, is like these little like secret combos, as you can see here, where they were, you know, question marked out. This is what they're going to be doing now. So we can have fire traps that will be combustible. We'll set other enemies on fire. Dude, this spike trap doesn't disarm is massive. I am grabbing that immediately. Trojan Minotaur. Enemies will advance towards it and attack it. The device always is available in the shop. Ooh, dude, that's actually nasty too, bro. Oh man, dude, I kind of want to get let's get this combustible first. Then we got backstabber and deadly door. Closes after 2 enemies, crushes the 3rd counted enemy to pass through. That's so cool. I love setting up a death dungeon. I don't know. I'm just giddy. I'm just getting so giddy. I'm almost like, oh, how. I don't know if that might be a bad thing. Like, I'm getting so giddy setting up my own death dungeon. What do we get? It's expert, sacrifice 5 health for 1 energy. We get rearm a device. Takes 9 seconds to I'm definitely getting this rearm to rearm some devices too, so that we can use them multiple times. Yeah, that's good. All right, I think I'll wrap it up here, guys. This video has gone on for almost 40 minutes now, so it's a little bit longer of a video for mine, but I really just wanted to show you this game, dude. It's absolutely incredible. I love the idea of this, man, and it locks you in, dude. Like, I just want to keep playing and getting more devices and more traps and the secret combos for the other traps, and like just it really puts you in like that evilish mindset, which is wild to me, man. Like, it's so cool to put you into that mindset, man, like, and figure out the ways that you're gonna do that with that labyrinth and stuff. But yeah, go check out Minos, man. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys to get to click on it and check the game. Do me a big favor, go over there and wishlist it, man. It's been getting very positive reviews on Steams. I've got it wishlisted myself, dude, because I cannot wait to play this game more. I love the idea of it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps me out a lot. It helps the YouTube algorithm, you know, say that, hey, you guys are liking the videos. So thank you. I'll catch all of you on the next one. Peace. I need to get rid of you. I need to get rid of you. I need to get rid of you. Oh my god, I need to get rid of you and not die, please. After jumping, you have a 1 second window to jump again.